Good morning. Okay. Good morning. This weekend went by so fast. I don't even think it's that. My week, I had like how do you articulate that? My week last week consisted of a plus one that is a highly familiar plus one, but due to the nature of which they were wanting, it's like, okay, this level of plus one is not reasonable, logical, you know, responsible, safe, etc., etc., etc. And I feel like on Friday I spoke potential negativity into existence. And I can't say that it hit me in a way where I would be if, well, I probably am, but yeah, I spoke negativity into existence, I believe. Like, I think on Friday I made it very prominent that morning, which, but like, oh my God, which overlapped to the whole entire weekend. Like, which is very flabbergasted. Like, I'm just, I just don't even know. Oh my God. Okay. What I do know is help and guidance is 1,000% needed, as I've been stating and as I've been asking. But Friday made it very, very stamped that help and guidance is needed. Okay. Especially when you're standing inside of a school full of administration, all of these people, and they all looking at you, and you looking all at them, saying, out loud, I need help, guys. Like, I don't know. And so for not one piece of a person on this earth to be able to do anything pertaining to any of these situations, it's just, yeah, some kind of earthly change needs to take place because I've never experienced anything like that. I've never even witnessed anything like that. Of all the witnessing I have witnessed, I've never. The different types of jobs I've had, from bagging bodies, um, all kinds of jobs. Like, I've never experienced what I experienced on Friday. And for it to be immediate family, like, yeah, it's like, okay, look, hold up. Are you people crazy? Okay, I understand the setting us up for failure, but we are the grown-ups now. So it's babies. Like, it's the younger generation after us. So something just kind of not, it's not right because I know for a fact I'm on a camera, as I vocalize. I'm on camera. If these cameras here work, okay, on camera in the middle of a hallway. All of these people who've probably been here for over a decade. Not one person. And because not one person was able to give any kind of guidance or anything, and of course, per usual, I was on my own. Um, in a public setting, okay, I now believe that there are many families, children, parents, the whole nine yards that have are like battling things that they do not understand and may be in denial too, but it's a factual thing that's happening. And yeah, I think it's just kind of hit different for the age group that I experienced that with to experience that. Hi, mom have been with, Weirdo Lynn. Yeah, this was this is that stuff where you call distraction. So yeah, I'm pretty sure there's probably a whole lot of people such as, hey, Lynn right here, bust up weirdo. They may be battling a whole lot of things, especially with their kids that they don't understand. And so I feel like there's a lot of disciplinary actions that are taking place. That's not the proper disciplinary action. Like we are not operating back way back when, okay? And a lot of people still operate within these same disciplinary actions, but it's causing a lot more trauma. So these children here didn't helping anything. Got a kind of a society who is careless and don't care. It's kind of very challenging. So I think we're gonna end up needing a robots to take care of us. Emmanuel, am I okay? I am definitely. I cannot complain. Thank you for asking. I probably feel like I am storytelling if I say, "Oh yeah, I'm okay," because in reality, I don't even know what the heck okay is. Okay, so I can't complain. I see fault within reality that needs change. In my week, my routine last week involved a +1 with my routine. Uh, and that +1 allowed me to see life a little bit different and place me in experiences that I didn't never think I would even be placed in, which caused me to have to make, some personal decisions, I guess, for the safety and protection of that well-being, which then causes me to think about everyone in their households who just simply misunderstand what's going on in their household. People aren't even present. So it's kind of like everybody vocalize how they feel and can be in the same household, but nobody's present. And a lot of times people won't stop to just, okay, let me add my presence right quick and zoom in and see a whole lot of guilt and backfire, just rather have combat than change. So I think where I decided I was not a part of no change making here on this earth, I think I kind of got pushed into some change making on earth. Papa talking to the dog, FYI, because I'm still shocked. How am I in a school and you people all work at the school? And I'm saying, I don't have children, people. I don't know what's legal to do up inside of a school. I don't. I just know how people will operate way back when. Okay. And it's not within me to just go, I'm about to put my hands on anybody or any child. I want to look and see what's going on. And so for everyone to just be standing there looking at me like I had the answer and I'm vocalizing, I don't know. I need guidance. That was just so surreal. No words spoken, no nothing. Nobody moved. That was, yeah, very traumatizing experience. That I will say. That's what it was. It was a very traumatizing. I had a traumatizing experience with my nephew on the third day of that school drop off that kind of rolled over to the weekend. And I feel like I spent the entire yesterday like scared on some level. Like, okay, so what's supposed to happen for this upcoming week? Because the week starts over, school starts over again. So many conversations was happening yesterday for no reason because there's no freaking school today. Like so many who, what's, wins, where's, lies, all kinds of things just flew around for the entire weekend, and none of that had to happen. Absolutely nothing had to happen. Like it literally, hey, there's no school on Monday would have nipped everything in there. Like, and but because of that traumatizing experience from Friday, morally, I had to acknowledge it to reach out because I'm going to have to take a step back because yeah, next steps need to be happening. And if it's not in my control, I cannot half ass to do that because this is people's lives we're talking about. And it's serious. So morally, I definitely did have to reach out, send a little note, acknowledge these incidents that took place. And also, hey, I definitely won't have to take this step back because yeah, jurisdiction type of yeah. So it's kind of feeling like anybody that encounters I and other pieces of I intertwine is going to be a part of some kind of lifetime movie or some sort in real life. Because what on earth failed systems exist that I'm tied to that I'm not even a part of? Make it make sense. I'm literally everywhere. Figuratively, you have to deep dive to understand what I'm talking about, but I'm literally everywhere, okay? The movies, the Campbell soup, okay? It doesn't say A camp for no reason. I'm literally everywhere. So, I'm just not rocking with the broken systems. And it appears to me that the school system is a system that seems to be a broken system. Because what the happens if you see something, say something? What the supposed to happen to save these goddamn children? That's what I'm trying to understand. Do we not do that anymore? Like, how many people do a child actually have to cross paths with in their everyday life? Literally, the kids who are like usually go through things, they see so many people in one day. And so for not one person throughout that kid's entire day, the entire day, not one person have the thought to either see something, acknowledge something, say like nobody, Jesus. That's like worse to me than somebody holding somebody in a basement forever, their whole entire life or something. At least they not walking around and seeing people. But people are so like blinded and tune into what they want to tune in, which is usually something digitally, that we don't even look around of what's in front of us, our behaviors that's taking place. To even notice when something is not normal because we've shifted our own normals and made it normal. Like, so soon, once things kind of blow over, because that's how it's supposed to work. Things are supposed to blow over. So I do speak that into existence within positivity because if it does not blow over, then that means there's going to be a long life ahead and an unfortunate life ahead for some children that do not deserve it. So I've just been waiting on this blowover to happen. And when I vocalized, well, I don't think this is a purpose anymore, more so of a distraction. I maybe could have been right, but a lot of things allowed me to see the purpose within it. So yeah, because hello, my feelings was hurt after the disciplinary actions that we. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. I actually had to go to Google and just type in my experience from the whole Friday down to the T. Okay, and it just that Friday just wouldn't leave my mind the entire weekend. I just felt like no, 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 no. This is wrong. Like we handled this wrong. We went about this wrong. Um, and that's not okay. That's not what I intend on doing in my life. And yeah, based off of my research, I was definitely correct. Based off of passing that research along to parties needing to pass it and the avoidance that happened, it's like, oh, you people got me messed up. All right, cool. I see. I see. I don't, hey, whatever. Neither here nor there. But it's factual. And I just kind of feel like if awareness is not raised on certain things, a lot of these children is going to have a rocky road. Okay. It's just the age group he's in and the things he's displaying at this age. It's just so unfamiliar to me for someone that young, someone so small to display. And I'm pretty sure seemed like almost like teenager like behavior. Like Coco Melon don't sit here and ball his fist up and say, bro. Like, come on. We talk about Coco Melon age group. So for him to be able to, at such an early age, it's not, mm-mm. Those are things you got to nip in the bud. Now, figure it out and flourish. That is called those seed plantings. So I'm on the fight for planting positive seeds and redirecting my words and my intentions for what I see is a problem that can be helped. So yeah, It's no school today. I believe it's no school Friday. I mean, traffic everywhere should be kind of like everywhere for everybody and anywhere ever. And yeah, everybody start their week off there. Shoot, and I'll check back in.